guys, welcome back to my channel. On the road driving to an appointment, so I thought that I would talk about my latest subject while I was en route. The thing we're going to talk about is feeding your funnel. As a business owner, especially a new business owner, that's one of the most important things that you could do. Now, let me briefly say this. Before you start any business, you should, number one, make sure that all of your legal paperwork is in place. And number two, make sure that all of your, not only all of your paperwork is in place, but you need to make sure that all of the legalities of running your business is in place as well. You know, make sure you got your business license, which is paperwork, and things like this. And you make sure that you have done the proper research about the business that you are doing, and also make sure that you that you've done the proper paperwork, and make sure that you've done your research. You know what you need to do, know about your competition and things of this nature. I'm actually passing by. I don't know if I could let y'all see that. No, I guess I can't. I'm passing by the Robins Air Force Base, and the planes are so beautiful, so they caught my attention. But anyway, you need to make sure that you have done the proper research, know about the industry that you're getting into, know about the niche. You need to also, very important, know your target audience. Who are the people who would, patronize your business? And I'm going to speak on a clothing boutique, because that's what I have. Who would wear your clothes? Yeah, who would wear your clothes? Who's the customer? Who's the ideal person that would wear your clothes, or your jewelry, or your shoes, or your purses, whatever it is that you sell? Who is that person that you are focusing on? You make sure that you know that. You make sure that you know their likes, their dislikes, and their pain points, and know how to reach them. Once you have all of this in place, you take that information and you use that information to appropriately market to that customer. You make sure that you can talk to them where they are. You make sure that you show how your product or service is a necessity to them, something that will make them feel good, something that will make them happy, evoke some type of emotion in them, because that is going to be something that is important. Once you're there, once you have your business set up, and once your business is open, the next thing that you have to do is get that product or service in front of customers, which is called feeding your funnel. That's the top of your funnel. I don't know if you guys are privy to what a funnel is. I hope that you are. The funnel is the course of direction that your customers go through to become a customer. They first come through the awareness phase, then interest phase, then they gather information about the product or service that you offer, and then they get into, I forgot the textbook name of it, but where they are assessing it, making sure that the product or service is something that they want, and then they go into the decision phase. Okay, this is something I want now. Does it have enough value for me to exchange my money for this good or service? If they do, then they will buy the product, and then they become a customer. And at that point, they become a part of the, I forgot the textbook name of it again. I do not have notes, so I do apologize. But they will become a person that can then turn around and tell other people about your product or service, and at that point, become an advocate for your business. Some people do call that the advocacy phase, but there's another name for it, and it's not that. But whatever the case is, that's that's still what happens in that particular situation. So they go through this directional path to become a customer for you, and then once they become a customer, they become an advocate for your business. They like what they got, they like the service that they received. You evoked emotion in them, you made them feel good, gave them something that they want, and then now they turn around and then they talk to other people and tell them, hey, I like these earrings, I'm gonna go and see what else they got. I got an email from them, they're this, they're that, and so that's how that works. A lot of people, when they start a business, they don't realize how important it is to feed their funnel. They don't realize how important it is to get people to see their business. I talk a lot to you guys about the fact that I am a business owner. For a period of time, I wasn't actively marketing my business. And so with that, my visibility went down, which means I wasn't feeding my funnel. So that's why this topic came about.
Keep right.
So with this topic being as it is, I realize how important it is for that. Because if you don't get as many people to notice your business, you will not, if you have the desire to be a real business, if you have a desire to
onto Hawkinsville Road.
If you have a desire to make a certain amount of money, you're not going to make that. You're not. For me, the ideal amount of money, the initial goal is $500 a day. I will not make $500 a day without having a certain amount of people to hit my site. Now, a lot of people do it another way. They say, okay, if you have a certain amount of people come to your website and 1% of those become customers, this is how many people that I need to get to my website. That's how they look at it. I look at it a different way. For me, I look at my weekly stats. I call it my stats. My weekly stats are from the number of people that came to my page, how many became customers. I take that number and I divide it by how many overall visitors that I had come into my funnel, and then it's 1 per XYZ visitors. And so then that's the number that I use to assess how many people do I need to get to my site daily to accomplish my daily sales goal. And that's how I do it. It's a little different, and it just worked for me. Before I learned the other way, that's how I always did it, and it worked.
Onto Hawkinsville Road.
So my current stats is 1.195. So for every 195 customers or potential customers that come to my page, at least one becomes a customer. Now, that's people who are impulse buyers. One becomes a customer out of 195. Now, out of that same 195, you could have another 30 or 40 join your email list or SMS list, and then you have those customers who those potential customers that you court in your marketing series, your welcome series, your if they looked at an item, your abandoned cart series, etc. So you have to keep that in mind as well. Those are people. The more people that you get to your site, the more people go into that series, and then they may later become customers. And for my site, what I've noticed, I get about 10 or 15 people daily to join the email list, right? And out of those 10 or 15 people that join the email list, I have another, I have people that eventually do become customers. In that series, it takes them from 15 to 28 days usually to become a customer. So, they go through the funnel and then they become a customer in 15 to 28 days. So, with that, that's another important part of feeding your funnel, because that's a funnel too. People who join the email list, people who get your emails, they open them, they look at them, and then they see your products and services. They see something that they might like for 15 to 28 days, and then eventually they decide to make a purchase. Now, is it just my industry that it takes so long, or is it my marketing? That's another thing that you have to look at, because that's something I'm working on. Is there a way that I can turn these people into customers faster? I don't know if there is a way or not, but that is definitely something that I look into, because at the end of the day, as a business, your goal is to create customers. So for me, let's get back to bringing this all together. For me, in order to reach my current sales goal of the week, which right now is 3 to 4 sales a day, which my average order value is $40 to $50. So 3 to 4 sales a day is right at 150 to 200 bucks, right? So that's not my daily $500, but you have to scale up. You don't go into business and then all of a sudden you are sorry, my phone dropped. You don't go into business and then all of a sudden you're just meeting your goals. It takes time. It takes time to build your customer base. Those customers become customers, and then they have to advocate for you. You may have kinks in the funnel, things that you have to fix, and then you grow, and then more people see you, and then you have to then create a new funnel for your customers to buy again. So the cycle for me is 2 to 3 months. I have customers buy every 2 to 3 months from my store. So that's another funnel that you have to work on. So then you have to I have an email series for them. I have an email series for the people who come to the site, who become aware of the business. And then once they become aware of the business, we court them until they become a customer.
In 9/10 of a mile,
and then we have the customers that come that maybe have already been there, and then they buy from that. So every one of those avenues are funnels, and you have to feed the funnel. And you need to know the stats for each funnel so that you can appropriately know how many people daily you need to get into those funnels so that you can meet your customer goals. Now, because I'm just starting my business, as far as marketing is concerned, I've been in business, but I wasn't marketing. I had personal things going on, so I had stopped sales for a while. Now, once I get back to the point of, I guess, fully being back to my highest level of marketing, which is knowing for my $500 a day, I'm going to need 10 sales. So they'll take those 10 sales, and that's 195 people per sale. And that's how many people a day I need to get to my website. That is how I make my money. That is how I make my ultimate goals. And then from there, as time goes by, I will still scale, because you'll have people going on your email list. So then you're courting those people. They will then start feeding you. That funnel will start feeding you customers. Then I have people going to my customer list, my past customer list. Those people will start feeding you customers. Then you turn around, okay, let's say you have multiple products in your store, right? And you start to notice customer favorites, a certain type of product. My legging sets are customer favorites for my customers. I start to court those people, the people who like the legging sets, or maybe who have purchased the legging sets. That's another funnel that I start. Those people will become customers. And then whatever your next product is, same thing. and then you'll start noticing different trends in your customers. And once you start to notice those trends, those people, you will start to court them as well. That's how people grow a business. That's how you grow your business. And it's really that simple.
In 6/10 of a mile, keep right onto I-75 North.
So, in essence, that's the basis of growing your funnel. That is how you do it. If you have anything more detailed that you would like me to speak on, I definitely will do so.
Keep right onto I-75
and I will
North.
also, as I continue to move forward to my funnel, I will give you more details there. Right now, we are feeding our funnel approximately 400 to 600 potential customers a day. That's what my funnel is getting. So from that, 400 to 600 customers a day is where my 2 to 3 sales a day currently is coming from. And as I continue to move forward in that, and start to see the benefits from that, then we will go to the next step. So that's it for today. That is where we are, and that is what is going on in my current business, and that is the basics of feeding your funnel. Your funnel is your potential customers that you are bringing in the door basically to your business, whether it's a brick and mortar business, whether it's a online business. If it's an online business, those are the customers that you're bringing to the door of your business. If it's a brick and mortar, those are the customers that you are bringing into the door of your store. But those are the basics. And if you have any questions, please be sure to leave them below. And also, please be sure to comment below on this video. If you know somebody that it can help, please share the video with them. And again, I will see you next time.